The dark. I know that's weird, huh? Until my husband gets up and turns the lights on, that's just how it's going to be because it is a Rev Shabbat tonight and we don't turn lights on. I don't turn lights on after I light the candle. That's just my custom, if you will. So, yeah, I will sit in the dark and you can see the glimmer of my glasses. Anyway, I just came on to chat a little bit, let you know kind of what's going on with me, let you know what I've been up to today. So, I didn't have to go to work today. They called off work in a lot of places around here. Welcome whoever came in, by the way. So basically, well, we weren't sitting in the dark all day. I promise you that. It's just dark because it's nighttime here, actually, and it's dark outside. Although, other than the glimmer of the snow, which is reflecting probably the moonlight or something out there, I don't know. I've got my phone plugged in and charging at the moment, so I can't really get up and look. Anyhow, yeah, it's been an interesting, busy day today. Thank you for the thumb. Oh no, I got power. It's a Rev Shabbat. I don't turn electricity on Shabbat, or Rev Shabbat or Shabbat. Anyway, until the Havdalah candle is lit, then I will turn the electricity back on. But there are people losing power for sure. I am not one of them, thankfully, so far as I know. Although I've been on my phone, so I don't know. I haven't turned any electricity on since I lit the candles tonight. But um, I just thought I'd come on and pass some time till my husband can get up and actually turn a light on. Mm. Okay, there's a little bit of a light because I just got a pop up. I guess when pop ups come, you'll see my face. Whoop de doo. Aren't you blessed? So, anyhow, today I pretty much. I cleaned the house a little bit today, but not a lot. I vacuumed every room I could vacuum. Matthew hates when I vacuum because it bothers his head. It gives him a headache and stuff. But I did vacuum because I couldn't stand looking at the crumbs on the rugs anymore. That was driving me nuts. I said, I'm sorry. If you can handle that, that's great. I can't. I can't deal with it. Anywho, so I went to Connection Group last night. We're still going to Connection Group even though we're not going to the same church. And saw our friend there. Hi, Ari. Shout out to Ari if you're watching me. Um, not really watching me in the dark, I guess. And we had a good time. We played some worship music and prayed together and ate pizza and guacamole. Um, yeah, it was a good time. And came home and no events of snow at that point. But then when I was sleeping, I was like looking out the window going, is it going to snow? Is it going to snow? It didn't actually start snowing here in Illinois until about 8 o'clock this morning, to be honest with you. Iowa got hit very badly. We are like maybe 10 minutes across the bridge from Iowa. And Iowa got hit way worse than we did a couple days ago. They had like 11 inches of snow. Well, this morning when Matthew and I measured the snow just outside our door that had fallen, it was about 7 inches deep. Oh, in Maine. Okay. Wow. 1 a.m. So it must be heading from us to you, huh? So now when we met, we didn't measure it, like measure it, but we kind of estimated it would probably be at least a foot out there now. It's pretty deep, y'all. So I got out there and I shoveled around the tires of my vehicle, my SUV, and I shoveled a path from the vehicle to the door. Because it did finally start letting up. The snowflakes weren't quite as big, as wide as they were for a while. So I'm like, well, I'm going to get out there and shovel while I can. And I actually was able to move the SUV out of the little rut that it was in. Um, we parked it up on the wood that's kind of under the grass that we could never dig up, which is good. We didn't dig it up because it makes a perfect platform to pull the SUV onto. So we pulled it, or I pulled it off of that wooden part and kind of moved it more like into the opening of the driveway. which Matthew didn't think was a good idea because he thinks that maybe if the snowplow comes through, that I'm not going to be able to get plowed. Or I guess maybe that it'll plow me in. Hopefully not. Hopefully they know better than to do that because I got to work on Tuesday. Um, let's see. You had a few inches this winter. Oh, yeah. Well, we had that first, but now we're getting this major garbage going on now, right now. Anyhow, so I got the SUV pulled out, like I said, into the beginning opening part of the driveway. So that way, if I do need to get out down the driveway, once they plow our driveway out, if the neighbors have their friend come and plow, I'll be able to get out. We're not going to try to go to church on Sunday. Most of the churches around here are closed. But the one church we were going to visit is having service at 10:30, so we're going to be watching it online. We're not going to try to venture out yet until this snow, appreciably melts. It's just not smart to be messing with all that. Anyhow, so yeah, I went outside. I made a snow angel in the snow. Matthew was laughing at me because I was giggling and just having fun like a little kid. I just sort of fell backwards into the snow and just waved my arms and legs and made a snow angel. And then he had to help me up because I kind of got stuck. But I did make the snow angel. He said, "You should have made it like in the middle of the yard where people can see it." I said, "You want me to go do that?" He goes, "No, that's fine. Just come in." Because I was getting cold. Once that snow hits your fingers, through your gloves, I had knit gloves on, so it didn't take long. Um, but I had fun playing in the snow today. I'll probably go out and do it again tomorrow. We have not let the cats out in the snow because it's also very cold out there. They're talking about temperatures getting as low as below 20, -20 around here. So if you don't live in the snow zone, be glad you don't right now because you would definitely be experiencing some cold, if not the snow itself. Um, oh yeah, I'm a good sport most of the time. I'm not saying I never complain because I can have my share of complaints at times, but I'm very grateful lately for what I have, and I have been journaling a lot more this year. I started right out on day one journaling and just journaling about the things I'm grateful for because I think gratefulness is important, thankfulness and gratefulness. So, one of the things I really have been working on is just not being so complainy and whiny and, looking at the bad things of life, but learning how to see the positives, the silver lining in the clouds type of thing. Oh, I know. Below 20 is going to be really, really cold. Yeah, it's going to go like -1 and then down more and more and more as the days go on. Not really sure if they'll cancel work because of that or not. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyhow, so that's what I did today. Just vacuumed a little bit, played in the snow. Um, I tried to call my foster mom, but I can't get a hold of her for nothing. I don't know why. I called Papa, I called Tam. Nobody's answering, so maybe they'll see my YouTube. I doubt it. She doesn't like YouTube because they send her very inappropriate materials. So she doesn't go on YouTube. Sometimes I'll send her my videos directly, but she won't go on YouTube. She doesn't like it. And maybe my foster father will, but I haven't sent him anything in a while because I don't know if they even watch it, to be honest. Hi, Kimberly Mack. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I'm in the dark. It is my celebration that I celebrate every Saturday. And once I light the candles, I turn the lights out, and that's it until I light the next candle tomorrow evening. So, I just gotta wait for Matthew to wake up because he doesn't celebrate with me, and he will turn the lights on for me. But until then, I'm just gonna sit here in the dark, and y'all just have to listen to me banter. Sorry. Anyway, it's kind of like a sorry not sorry thing. It's my belief, it's my practice. So anyhow, it is good to see you, Kimberly Mack. How was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? Your holiday, whatever you celebrate, what'd you do? Who'd you hang out with? And while you're deciding to answer that, I'll continue. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying, Moke Moke? Moki's up here with me too. The kitties have been kind of hanging out with me today. Oh, I don't let the kitties out when it's this cold. I was saying that. I know that. Another thing I did today was, as you know, I've been on this weight loss journey for quite a long, long time and haven't lost any appreciable weight as of lately. I've been bouncing from 180 to 185, back and forth, sometimes going as high as 186. But that's because I haven't really been meticulous about watching what I eat lately. Um, oh, thank you. Yeah, mine was very nice. My holiday was nice. Like I said, till my daughter started yelling at me for filming, which I won't be doing again unless I'm asked to, because I'm done being hollered at by my kids. Just not going to happen. It's not fair to me. It's not right. And they're going to keep doing it. So there's no point. They don't want the videos taken and they don't want to be remembered. Then whatever. That's their business. Anyhow, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I hate when thoughts escape you like that. Oh, I started out by drinking energy drinks. Well, an energy drink today. Just a few sips. And, oh, okay, Carol. A few sips of energy drink, and my heart was racing, and I was like, I'm just so panicky. I'm feeling really bad, and I'm feeling like lightheaded. And Matthew reminded me, honey, you drank energy drink. It was a green tea energy drink, actually. And oh my goodness, does it taste good? I'll have to show it to you sometime when I have light. But very tasty, fruity, tropically flavored. Oh, Grace, hi. Yes, I'm staying quite warm, thank you. So far. It's pretty toasty in here. I mean, I'm not warm, but I'm not freezing cold either, and I have a blanket on right now, so a little light blanket, but comfortable nonetheless. I'm just sitting here in a rocking chair, holding the cat and talking to y'all. Um, so I had forgotten I drank that energy drink, and I took my blood sugar because I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe my sugar's going low. I'm gonna have to eat some peanut butter, drink some milk. And Matthew's like, no, no, you had the energy drink. So I did take my blood sugar. It was 124. I'm like, oh no, it's not my blood sugar. It's got to be the energy drink. So I just immediately started flooding my body with water. I just drank and drank water, like just a jar of it. Probably like maybe a couple cups of water. And no, no, my lights are not out. It's Friday night, and Friday night is the night I celebrate my spiritual custom. We'll just say I don't want to give too much information, and if people understand what I'm talking about, you'll know why. Anyway, I light the candles tonight, and I light them again tomorrow, and the lights don't go on by my hand until I light the second candle tomorrow. Anyhow, so yeah, it was the energy drink, and the water definitely helped a lot. Got it through my system within about an hour. I was okay. I also have been doing my Heidi Powell workout. It's like a 5-day workout. I've been doing that every day. It's like it's a 5-day workout, and it's only like 5 minutes each day. And I did that for 5 days. So that was kind of nice, but I hated her exercises. 3 of them were awful. One was a burpee, can't stand burpees. One of them was it's called like a washboard or something. You like lay on your back and you kind of sort of sit up, but you kind of rock. And it's really hard to do. And I can't remember what the other one was. It wasn't fun, I can tell you that. Oh, maybe it was the dips where you like lean your hands back on something and you kind of like bend your elbows and stuff. I was just saying, Grace, we're estimating a little bit over a foot right now of the snow. We didn't actually go out and measure it again, but this morning when we measured it, it was about 7 inches within the first few hours of the snowfall. And it literally snowed most of the day. I don't know if it's snowing right now because I can't really see. But, yeah, it's over a foot. It's halfway up the car tires, put it that way. Like the truck that's parked next door in my neighbor's yard. Yeah. Oh, I know, leg cramps. Ugh, and magnesium's important for leg cramps for sure. And when you are on a weight loss routine, you got to be careful about electrolytes too. So you want to have a good amount of water with a pinch of Himalayan salt, pink sea salt, and a magnesium capsule, and maybe like half a banana to a banana for the potassium. You want potassium, magnesium, and sodium. That's what your electrolytes are. I don't use Gatorade or Gatorade Zero or any of that junk. Period. Not gonna happen. You can look it up online. There's actual like things that people mix up for that sort of thing, and it does help immensely. Like within moments, you'll feel better if you make sure your electrolytes are good. So anyway, another thing, since we're kind of on the weight loss idea, what I did was I have been on Noom again for, I think this is like my fourth or fifth time. I can't remember. I'm only paying like $19 a month for Noom because I made a deal with them. I said, look, I have been, oh, hey, there's my face. Amber just sent me a Marco Polo. So it lit up my face with the pop up. Um, so I'm on Noom for like my fifth time or whatever. Every time I've been on it, I've lost some weight. This is no exception. I've lost a little bit of weight, but like I said, I'm going from 180 to 185, bouncing like a darn yo-yo or a bouncy ball, and I'm tired of it. So I've been trying everything I can figure out. You guys know I tend to hop from diet to diet, or I tweak my goals and things like that. So I've started tweaking again, but a little bit more strategically this time and more sensibly, I think. So what I'm doing now is I'm still eating the same way I was pretty much. I'm doing 80-20 right now for the most part. So I'm eating like 80% really healthy, wholesome foods. And then if I want to, I have little treat. That's the 20%. And yeah, exactly, Carol Sanborn. Um, so today I had a couple, they're called Reese sticks. They're like kind of Kit Kat-ish, but they're a little bigger than that. I had two of those today. That was my 20%. And the rest of the day I ate super, super healthy. I had canned vegetable, vegan, vegetable, vegetarian soup, whatever you call it. I had the whole can. I added some water to it, and I added half a bag of frozen mixed vegetables to it as well. I had that, and then I took my Quorn, Quorn, vegetarian chicken squares, and put a cupful of those in there, and that was my lunch. It was very, very filling, very tasty. For dinner, or more like a snack, I didn't even eat dinner today, actually. I wasn't super hungry. I might have a salad a little bit later if I'm still hungry. But I had a protein shake with some pea protein. It's called Garden of Life. It's a mocha type of protein shake. It's made with pea protein. Very delicious. Kind of tastes like a chocolate milkshake. Just a cup of almond milk and a scoop of that Garden of Life protein, and I had that. So, what I learned today, there's a lady named Dr. Gabrielle. I don't know what her last name is, or maybe that is her last name. I think that's her first name. Anyway, she's a very well known sports medicine ish type person, basically. And she went on Mel Robbins' show. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Mel Robbins. She's pretty funny. She's a little crass at times. I don't like the fact that she F-bombs a lot. That bothers me because she really is interesting to listen to and funny. So I kind of cringe every time that F-bomb comes flying out of her mouth. But she had Dr. Gabrielle on her show today, or Gabrielle, and Dr. Gabrielle explained that the way to lose the fat is by building the muscle, by increasing your protein. Now, she didn't say go hog wild and overdo it with the protein, because that can cause all kinds of problems. I have actually gotten like urinary tract infections from too much protein. It makes your urine smell like ammonia, and that's not healthy. But she explained a very strategic way to do it. Like you're supposed to do like 30 to 50 grams of protein for your breakfast, and then another 20 or something for your lunch, and then another 40 for dinner, something around that, you know, type of thing. And she said you don't have to do meat. You don't have to eat animal products. So you can use pea protein. That's perfectly fine. What you want to do is make sure you're getting the leucine, Luceine, with your protein source. So pea protein it is. Every day I'm going to have a pea protein shake that will take care of giving me at least 20 grams of protein every shake. My other pea protein mix that doesn't have flavoring is 27 grams of protein. So if I have a shake a day, that's at least 20 to 27 grams right there. Plus, I can add peanut butter to it for some more protein or whatever. The fact is, I have been allowing myself to eat whatever the flipstick I want for so long. My calories have been like past 2,000 something calories a day. And I was like, yeah, that's not good. I mean, it's not because the calories are not good. Those are more my maintenance calories for the most part anyway. But the problem is I wasn't losing the weight. I'm not losing the weight eating like that. And I don't feel good about it. And that's because of the pizza snacking and things like that that I've been eating. The fact is I can eat pizza cheese, which I'm not supposed to really have dairy. But if I absolutely want pizza, I can have the pizza cheese and leave the crust alone. I can see you, Grace. Can you hear me? I can see you. Okay, Matthew's up. Can you hit the light, please, honey? Because I need a light?
You can't do it yourself.
What day is it? Thank you. Okay, now you can see me, guys. Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube.
No duh.
Well, duh. Did you sleep good?
No.
Huh?
I didn't.
You didn't.
I slept, but
It's 7:13. I don't know what time you laid down. Probably a couple hours ago. You've been sleeping for a while.
my shoulder.
Your shoulder hurts from shoveling? Sorry, honey.
No.
Take your painkiller. All right, anyway. Yeah, he overdid it today. He shoveled snow. So. All right. I'm going to unplug this so I can move this phone. It's hard to lean over like that, like I was. As you see, my hair's still trying to grow back in up here. And less bald spots than there were because I actually, that's kind of gray hair in there. Still a little bit of balding. I've been using my Hask shampoo and stuff. Oh, hi, Country Shades. Hello. Welcome. So now you can see there's Momo on my lap. Over there is Maverick. Hi, Mav. Hi, buddy. I think Bo is in with Daddy, maybe. Or Bo is inside this thing right here. Matthew's, right there. This thing. He hides inside there, underneath. So he might be in there. I don't know. Possible. Alright, anyway. So I've been kind of mapping out a new strategic weight loss plan for myself. I have put some reminders on my phone every hour on the hour. 10 minutes of squats. It will pop up and it'll say squat times 10. And I will do my squats, or I might do what's called lunges, back lunges. I'll grab onto the countertop and do 10 back lunges, or 5 back lunges and 5 squats. Either way. All those things can help build up the muscle as long as you're getting that leucine in there and all the stuff that you need to get in there. So that's what I'm up to these days. As far as foods, what I did was I went on Noom, and I literally went through almost 2 months worth of my calories. And I looked on each day and I said, okay, what calories did you have this day? Okay, 1,400 something, 1,600, 1,800, 2,000, whatever. What were the highest calorie foods that you ate? Oh, I got your message. I get it. I hear you. Prayers for you and your situation. Somebody's messaging me privately. Okay, anyway. So, I did that. I wrote down the calories, and then I looked and I said, what is the highest calorie food from each day? And what happened was I saw a pattern after a while. Pizza crust. pasta, bread, rice, that kind of stuff. Cookies sometimes can be kind of high. Even healthy stuff can be high. But I was looking more for like the carby stuff. Because what I found out about me from all the many myriads of diet plans and eating plans I've been on, I just do not do well with processing carbs. My body does not burn them off properly. I do better with a higher fat level than I do a high carb level. So my best bet is to kind of minimize the carbs. Not go full keto. I tried that. That didn't work either. That was, oh yeah, yeah. I tried that again recently, as you know. And how it ended up was I wanted to eat everything that wasn't nailed down. Now, in the past, when I tried it, if I can drop my carbs low enough, like down to the point where you're in ketosis, then I'm not hungry at all. But I'm not planning on going that low in carbs because I believe that's what caused my liver problems, the fatty liver garbage that I had before. Um, and it bothers my kidneys. It actually gives me kidney pain. So I didn't want to do that. Um, Thank you, Carol Sanborn. That's very encouraging of you to say, and I believe that. Um, anyway, so I dropped my carbs fairly low, but not low enough. So I didn't see like major weight loss from like when you do keto because I didn't do keto. And like I said, it just made me ravenously hungry eating with low carbs, even a little bit low. So now I'm looking more towards focusing on the protein at every meal and just being conscious. I kept saying mindful eating. For me, the word is not mindful. Mindful means nothing to me. Mindful means, okay, think about what I want to eat and then eat it. That's what mindful means. Conscious eating is my word now. In fact, I journal every day, like I said, and I put down, it says, what are you looking forward to tomorrow? A day of conscious eating. That's often what my reply is to that. So it makes a difference in how I word things, at least for me. It might not matter to you, but for me, it makes a difference in how I word things. So if I'm conscious, that means I'm paying attention. I am very aware. I am looking before I bite into anything and saying, is this going to serve my goals? Is this going to help me reach the weight loss that I want? If it's not going in my mouth. So what I also do a lot of times is I will program in what I'm going to eat. Not so much anymore. I did that for a few days and it worked good and everything. But that kind of got me on track so that I can now implement these things that I learned today about the protein, about yeah, protein loading or whatever you call it, protein. There's a word for it, protein fronting or something. Anyway, yeah, I think it'll be fine and along with the workouts and stuff, I'll be fine. Oh yeah, we definitely. I mean, they said keto people will tell you you don't need one stitch of carbs. You don't need any of it. But I don't agree. I need some carbs. And I'm not talking about potatoes, rice, that kind of thing. I really don't eat a lot of that anymore these days. Like I told you what I ate. And then this morning for breakfast, I had an egg and a cup of broccoli. And it was remarkably filling, believe it or not. It did not leave me feeling hungry at all. So, I'm not having eggs every day though. That's not what I'm going for. One day I'll have an egg. One day I'll have a protein drink. One day I'll have my bowl of cereal. But I'm just learning portion sizes. I'm learning, like I said, protein loading, that kind of thing. So we'll see how this goes. And I also don't do well with this whole, oh, I'm going to lose this much weight by this time. That does not work for me. It never does. Um, I can't do it anymore. I mean, it did for a while when I was really trying to drop like from higher weights, but now I'm not. I'm in the 180s, so it's not really that crucial that I put a limit on myself like that. Anyhow, so that's that with what's happening in that department. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to share, as usual. Oh, I don't know. That's all for me. I don't know. What's going on with y'all? What's happening? What's new? What are you guys up to? What are you doing with your life these days? Oh, I did find out I don't have celiac disease, by the way. I told you guys I would let you know. Nope, they did the celiac test, no celiac disease. So I am fine to eat a piece of bread every now and then. I love what's called Dave's Killer bread. It's like a seeded bread. It's so delicious and makes a really nice thing to put. Oh, that is another thing I ate today. I had a piece of Dave's Killer bread with some peanut butter on it and some pumpkin seeds for the higher fat, so and the protein. So that worked nice. That was my snack earlier today. All of my foods were really, really uber healthy today, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I was starting to get really discouraged with some of my eating habits. I was not doing well for a little while there, and yeah. Um, let's see. I don't know. Anyway, church has been really good. Like last week, I went to church. I think I tried to upload it to the community page, but I don't remember if it worked or not. It was very, very encouraging. Oh no, I know what I did. I preached it, actually. That one video I did, I preached that message. That was awesome. I was super, super excited about that. Couldn't wait to go back to church on Sunday, but they have canceled it for now because of the weather and the cold and all that jazz. But they are doing like a live streaming of it, so that's going to be nice to watch that. I might even, upload that live stream for you guys. Not upload it, but put a link in case you want to watch it. I should be proud you have a dozen chickens now? Huh? I know that wasn't meant to be a run-on sentence. Was it supposed to be connected in some way, or you're telling me I should be proud and you're using the chicken idea to let me know that you're caring for chickens? I don't want to run it together if it's not supposed to. But that's cool that you have chickens. I love that. Um, what else can I tell you guys? I really don't know. Oh, my job position changed a little bit, but it's very flexible, which is nice. Um, oh, thank you, Carol Sanborn. Sorry about that misunderstanding. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I'm going to kind of share responsibility with another lady that I work with. We're going to kind of take turns in the position, and otherwise, I'll be kind of doing my normal routine that I do. And my pay is only going to be a little bit reduced when I take on the other position, and I won't be doing it every day. So that's going to be cool. Super happy about that. Um, that was an answer to prayer for sure. Still doing the Psalms with Amber. Today was Psalm 119, and it was like, I think we're in the first part of that psalm. It is the longest psalm in history, I swear. It's like 2 or 3 pages long. And yeah. Oh yeah. Moving forward always. I don't want to go back, that's for sure. Don't want to go back and don't want to stand still. The only place I can go is forward, right? There are no other directions. I suppose you could go to the left or right, but the Bible says don't look to the left or right, so I'd rather not go that direction. I'd rather head forward, put the blinders on, and boom, beeline for the goal, for the prize. Um, so that's what's going on with my job. Couple of clients recently left, which was sad. They were special needs clients, so we got kind of close to them, and yeah, broke our hearts when they left. But they're going to different facilities that I think will serve their needs a lot better than we were able to, and that's good. I'll show you Matthew's little shelf if I haven't shown you yet. Look at his little doodads up on his shelf. He's got all kinds of little critters up there. Very fun. And he's even got one hanging out on the top of the TV that I bought him. I love that thing. I fell in love with that little legged critter when I saw it. I'm like, I got to get that for Matthew. He collects all those little tiny, not tiny, but small little creatures and puts them where he can see them. It makes him happy, brings him joy. So good to spark joy, like Marie Kondo says. Yeah, so that's about it, y'all. I don't have anything more to tell you. You can ask me questions or we can chat about something if you want, if you don't want me to leave right away. Very true, Carol Sanborn. Very true. Yes, he does. So yeah, I started going to a different church and we're visiting another church, so we're kind of between two churches again at the moment. We both are fine just visiting churches. The membership thing did not work out for me. My word of faith beliefs are still largely there. And when I hear people speaking against what I believe, that's kind of my ticket out of, yeah, this is not going to work for me too well. So, um, there's that. Uh, I'm very glad that I went back to the place that definitely upholds my beliefs and my standards. I have 4 cats, to answer your question, Carol. I have the Momo right here, Smokey. She's getting old, though. She's an old girl, aren't you, girlfriend? She's getting old. And I have Mav right there, Maverick. And hold on, I'll go take you to see the other ones if I can find them. Let's see, I'm not sure where they all are. I don't know if Bo is in here still. He is still in there. Let me turn this light on real quick and show you Bo. He's kind of hiding out. This is the back of the TV. Can you see the Bobo? Probably not too well. Let me see if I can. I don't think the flashlight's going to let me show you him, but he's here. Hang on, guys. Let me open this up. Maybe that'll help. Now you can kind of see the Bobo. Hey, Bo man. Handsome man. I'm not going to disturb you, buddy. I promise. I just wanted to. People were asking if you're. Who my kitties are. And here is Michi. This is Meech. Do you remember Meech? Meech has been around the longest. Michi and Momo. They were a year apart when I got them. It was when I was married to Celestino, my second husband. Yeah, so anyway. That's the kitties. Okay. So, where I'm sitting right now, just to show you where I was sitting. Maybe. I was sitting right on that rocking chair. And there's Matthew's chair next to me. This is our little platform, our new platform. We don't have the throne room anymore, as I call it. I'll show you my snowy area out there. See how I dug my car out? I don't think it's snowing anymore. I can't see any snow coming down. I think it might have stopped. But yeah, that's our snowy Wonderland out there. Quite a bit out there, actually. You can't really tell how deep it is by looking at it from the window, but I'll show you. Hold on. Take you near the door and show you if I can. And I actually shoveled the pathway outside the door here. So there's the ground and there's the snow. Oh, it's snowing still, or it's blowing out there anyway. Ooh, that's cold. Shut this more. Don't grab my. It's grabbing my door and trying to take it away from me. There's quite a wind out there. Aw, you have a terrier mix? Cool. It takes a special person to have a terrier. I don't really care for terriers very much. I have never had good success with terrier dogs. And I've had a terrier, but I just really didn't enjoy having a terrier. She's very jumpy, very hyper, and I don't like hyper. I like calm. I'm not a hyper person, and I don't like hyper animals. They drive me crazy and make me nervous and frustrated, so Good for you that you have a terrier. Not for me. Not for me. I also had a jumpy poodle at one point, but I miss my poodle all the time. I miss all of my animals that I don't have anymore. Every once in a while, memories will pop back, and it's sad. Yeah, so anyhow. Well, those were my kitties, my 4 kitties. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's very kind of whoever did that. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to my friend Glenda, too. I've been looking at your pictures on other socials and stuff, and you're looking good, girl, these days. Yeah, Mimi, the one I just showed you, is a female, and Momo is a female. The only males are Maverick and Bo. Oh, yeah, terriers do like to run, for sure. Yeah, so, Metami and Smokey, Momo are the girls, and Maverick and Bo are the boys. So, yes, I definitely have 2 females. I do still sing, yep, sure. I definitely do sing. I don't sing like professionally, I don't sing in church. Well, I mean, I do it in a congregation, but I don't sing like on a platform or stage or anything like that. But I do still sing like on my own, just for fun or to worship or whatever. Hmm. Yeah, I'll never stop singing till I don't have a voice to sing. Yeah, what did you want me to sing? I take requests. I take requests. I was singing Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow earlier. Because it is. It fits the song. I'll sing that one for you. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the something is so delightful. I don't have the words. In case you've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home will be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I don't know when the storm passes over. Thank you. I appreciate that. When I sang that earlier, and I was singing, as long as you hold me tight all the way home, I'll be warm. Matthew's like, I'm not holding you tight if you're talking about being out in that. I won't be out there with you. I said, come on, honey, we'll get in a horse and buggy and you can hold me tight. And all the way home, I'll be warm. He said, no, I'm not going out there. It's too cold. Yeah, we had a good laugh about that. It is very cold. It was very cold, but then it kind of warmed up a little bit, but it was still snowy. we still went out there and we played and shoveled a little bit. That's how he messed his shoulder up again. He's like, I want to help you shovel, but I probably shouldn't. I'm like, no, don't mess up your shoulder. Sure enough, he messed up his shoulder. We keep going to the chiropractor to fix his shoulder. We're trying to get in with a new chiropractor. We're not sure if they take our insurance or not because we have state, but um, we're gonna call on Tuesday when it's open and ask if we can get in there and start care up there with them. It's still in our town, but it's a little bit up the hill. So, yeah. Because the chiropractor here is absolutely terrible. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about snow shoveling? Yeah, I was like, I didn't even have to do burpees today. I could have just gone out and shoveled the snow. I did find out a couple things interesting about the kind of guru that I've been watching, Heidi Powell. You guys might have remembered her from Extreme Makeover. She was married to Chris Powell, and they ended up divorcing eventually after having a couple kids. Anyway, I think she's raising her kids on her own. She might have a new guy or whatever in her life. I'm not really sure. I only see her with her kids most of the time. So she does like little weight loss things every once in a while, exercise, fitness stuff. So I was doing the 5 day thing. And then I saw her, um, my biggest thing, yeah, it will keep me fit. My biggest thing is she's had a lot of plastic surgery. You can tell she's got that Barbie doll style face, you know. And I'm like, well, sure, you can talk about weight loss, but look at you. You went under the knife, so you look all, you know, perfect, and your skin's all stretched back, and you look like a Barbie doll face and body. So, of course, you can act like a fitness guru and a weight loss coach and whatever. So, she had posted some pictures of her without makeup, and she admitted that she has flaws. She showed her bunions on her feet and a few other things that showed that she's as human as the rest of us, which I was really impressed with. That really impressed me. So my attitude towards her wasn't quite so bad. Plus, my sister is a plastic surgeon, so I can't really hate on people that get plastic surgery. Not fully. I personally think you should just leave things alone unless you have some kind of a accident or burns on your body or something that you need to get fixed. I don't think vanity is a good reason to get plastic surgery, personally. But whatever, to each his own, right? Anyway, then she said she had yeah, that's true, Carol. Exactly. She said she was sick over the beginning of the new year. She had toxic shock syndrome because she was so busy trying to please everybody else that she didn't take care of her personal hygiene as much as she should have. And she ended up very sick and in the hospital on some antibiotics that were making her sick. And yeah, she posted a picture of her laying in the bed after she got home from the hospital, I guess, with her daughter there. And I was like, yeah, you know what? These people are just human. And the more I join these weight loss groups, and she actually has people come on like Zoom chat, so they all kind of exercise together at the same time with her. You can see that none of these people are skinny mini model style people. They're just normal looking people. Some of them are very obese, some of them are thin, some of them are healthy looking, and some of them aren't. And it just makes you feel like, okay, they're just one of me. I'm a human being like they are. We all have flaws, we all have struggles, and we're all gonna not be perfect bodied people. So that was pretty impressive. I have to say that was, with all of the exercise videos I've seen and everything, where usually the exercise people are like fit and trim and can do burpees, like she can do burpees like nobody's business. Heidi can, the guru I'm talking about. but not everybody can. And she's like, if you can't do it this way, then get on your knees and do it and just walk through it. Don't try to jump into it. If you can't do back exercises, put a pillow behind your back or just don't go all the way down. And yeah, exactly, Carol Sanborn. She says just 1% better every day. That's all you're working towards is 1%, because something is always better than nothing. So you give what you can. And these people were all shapes and sizes. And it just made me feel so good to be able to do the 5 days with people that were real, and that were willing to show their bodies and themselves, not in skimpy clothes either. They were in everyday, workout pants, like leggings, whatever, stretch pants with t shirts, and looked normal, like your every normal, everyday person. Some were moms, some didn't have any children, some were elderly. It didn't matter, and they all went at their own pace, and we cheered each other on, and it was nice. It was a very nice thing, and I can do it over and over again if I want. It's just in an email. I can just open up the email and redo it. I don't know if she'll do another one to carry on from there. She probably charges money like everybody does. It was really nice. And then I was watching this other lady that's like, I have the 3 secrets about weight loss, and they all do, whatever. And it was all the same kind of stuff that I've heard before. Um, yeah, exactly, Carol Sanborn. What are those things you posted? I can't really see what they are. Can you tell me what the little avatars are? I can't really see what they are. Anyway, this other lady, I'm watching her, like I love clicking on those videos and hearing new information about foods you should eat or shouldn't eat and how things affect your health. I'm a sucker for that stuff, and I'll sit and listen to it for hours. I'll put my earbuds in, walk around and clean the house. I have wireless ones. And I just love it. I'm fascinated by it. I love learning. I've always been somebody that loves to learn. I'm going to learn till the day I breathe my last breath, and then I'll probably learn after I get into eternity. Who knows? Anyhow, basically, the lady was telling all these supposed secrets that nobody knows, but I've heard them a dozen times. Oh, okay, fist bumps. Gotcha. Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Fist bump to you too. So, I'm listening and I'm like, okay, well, I pretty much knew that, but whatever. Thanks, for more information, just in case it was anything I hadn't heard. And I'm like, I'm very curious if this lady, her name's Marcel something or other, Women's Transformation Weight Loss Group or something. Um, I went and I looked her up because I always watch the reviews because I don't pay money for anything or jump on any bandwagon until I know for sure, hey, what are people saying about this that actually did it, that did pay the money? So I jumped onto the reviews and I didn't really see anything, off putting there. But then I looked up her name and I typed in, how much does this program cost? $1,997. Are you flipping kidding me? I am not paying some crazy guru lady to tell me how to lose weight when I've already been doing it myself, and I don't need to pay over $1,000 to you for you to tell me probably what I already know myself that I just need to implement. Oh, that maddens me so much. Who is that poor that they have to charge over $1,000, close to $2,000 to help people? I don't. No, I'm sorry. You must live in a mansion that you have to be able to afford to charge that kind of money. I will never understand even people that charge hundreds of dollars for their services. I just won't. Well, people say, well, you have a poverty mentality. Okay, I still am not going to charge no hundreds of dollars to help people. I just won't do it. And if I have to live in this shack the rest of my life to not have to afford to charge people stuff like that, if I'm serving them in some way, then I'll live in this little shack I live in. Because if that's what keeps me humble and not a money guru that wants to milk everybody dry just to help them put in some, weight loss and health principles, then so be it. Whatever. Hi, Tina. How are you? Hello. Yeah, you gotta switch your strategy up. Exactly, Carol. Yeah, morals, values. I am a firm believer in freely you have received, freely give. But I also, yes, prayer for sure. Uh huh. Same. And constant communication with God. Definitely. Um, I'm also someone that believes that as much as I believe in you've received, freely give, there's also a time for the workman to be worthy of his hire. So we do pay people that help us. And that's why I pay Noom $19 a month because it helps me. And there's a little coach person or people on there that'll come in and, help you along the way. They don't give you like exact directions, they just help you help yourself, basically. That's true, Carol. That's a good way to look at it. The more you resist, the easier it is the next time. Yeah. And it's not really, for me, it's not about resisting. And in fact, Dr. Gabrielle said, focus on adding things instead of subtracting things. So, what protein are you going to add in? That's what I'm looking at now. Adding in the protein. Not taking away the sugar, not taking away the carbs, but adding in the protein. And the carbs naturally follow because when I eat enough protein, I'm full. I don't feel like eating carbs. So it just really kind of makes it all work together when you focus on the protein. It's just the way it is because you're building that muscle, and muscle burns the fat, but it also regulates your metabolism, which is what many of the people that are overweight have trouble with, is that leptin and the ghrelin. The ghrelin is the gremlin, like I call it, the one that makes you eat and want to eat more. And the leptin is, okay, I'm full, I'm good. My leptin kicked in big time today. I was like, "Whoo, that soup was good, but I'm okay. I don't feel like I need to eat the rest of the day." So yeah. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of eggs, not because of the cholesterol, but because they are a fatty type of protein. I do eat eggs, I just don't eat them every day. I like to vary the protein. Also, the body likes variety. The body reacts better, at least my body does, to when I change it up, that I don't eat the same thing every single day. I also enjoy that more. I love variety. They say variety adds the spice to life or something like that. It's true for me. I need change, a little bit of change. I don't like repetition. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of eggs, but I do eat eggs because I do enjoy eggs very much. Um, and for those of you out there that are vegan, I apologize, but I do occasionally eat animal products now too. So, very rarely. But, like, if I'm out somewhere and that's all we can get, that's going to be a protein, I'm going to have a piece of fish once in a while. Not on a regular basis. I'm not a diehard vegan vegetarian as much anymore. Like I said, I'm more focusing on the protein now. Yes, that has changed. I still don't like the idea of eating animals, but here's my thought. Cavemen years ago and our ancestors lived on eating animals because that's all they had. Now, I hate factory farming. I'm totally against it. I really don't even like killing of animals on farms. I'm against that too. So I tend to lean more towards the eggs if I'm going to eat an animal protein. But that being said, my theory is this. If I have a piece of meat, piece of an animal, whatever you want to call it, once in a blue moon, that's kind of like our ancestors did. They killed an animal, and that animal lasted them all month long, and their whole family ate it. I'm more okay with that than I am with load up 50 zillion cows and put them through basically a massacre machine. I can't do that. I'm not okay with that at all. But yes, if I was starving and somebody was with me that knew how to hunt, you better darn well bet if that's all I could get was animal protein, then that is what I would eat. That's just realistic. But it's not a regular practice of mine. I do not like eating animals. I still have a problem with it. Yeah, exactly, Tina. That's what I've been doing. Just having a little bit of protein shake. And it's remarkably filling. Protein is filling. I don't know too many people that would argue with that, literally. Yeah, I don't eat pigs at all. That is one thing I absolutely won't eat, period. That's because my nationality and the way my body reacts with things, and just because pigs are cute. I love pigs. They're so cute. They make cute pets. Anyway, no shade thrown to you, Carol. No more. I I'm not going to condemn anybody whatever they eat. I don't like seeing deer heads hanging on people's walls. That bothers me immensely to this day. Um, but yeah, if I was somewhere and I was starving and meat was the only thing available, you better darn tootin' believe I would eat a piece of meat. I just would. So it's probably good that I am not friends with my strict vegan friends or enemies, as the case may be, because they wouldn't like me right now at all. I would hear about it, and I would hear about it endlessly. So, yeah. I'm just, my word for this year of 2024 is balance. I'm all about balance at this point. I need balance in my life all the way around, whether it's my beliefs or my food or exercise or whatever. It's all going to be balanced. It's all going to be done in a balanced way. So, yeah. Anywho, um, haven't run into any narcissists recently that I know of, so that's a good thing. My first year not dealing with being interrogated and harassed by narcissistic people. It's been a good year so far. And last year was pretty good too. I don't think I had any narcissists in my life last year either. Not that I can recall. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, wow. I've been talking over an hour. It's because I can't get a hold of the people I really was trying to get a hold of. And, yeah, I'm kind of concerned about my foster parents because they haven't gotten back to me yet. And that bothers me. Concerns me. Oh, Amber tried to reach me, I guess, on Marco Polo. So, all right. Well, anybody else want to talk about anything or have any questions for me or concerns or whatever you want to talk about? Oh, sorry, Carol, about that. It seems that you've managed to work around it, so that's good. Good for you. If you can stay with one, more power to you. I'm glad I didn't. But now, the one that was the narcissist in my life now pays me to stay in my not stay in my shed, but work in my shed. And him and Matthew, Matthew and he, however you say it, are working together to move people in and out of houses, and he pays them to work with him, which is pretty neat. Um, so yeah, it ended up working well in the end for me. So that's a good thing. But other than that, yeah, I don't really, even people at my job, there's really no narcissistic people there that I know of. There's maybe a couple that could be narcissistic at times, but are they full fledged narcissists? No, I don't think so. Oh, I understand, Carol. Well, good for you working that out. Good for you. Yeah, Tina, I'm with you on that one. Mm-mm. But Carol's very to be admired for being able to stick it out, for sure. Good for you, Carol. That's good. You can help other people that are struggling, probably. Anyway, I guess I'm going to get off of here and go and try my foster mom again because I really want to talk to her about some stuff. But I have really enjoyed this. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here with me, whether in the dark or the light. I appreciate it. Um, hope it was enjoyable for you too. And yeah, I just wanted to pass a little bit of time. I was kind of bored because Matthew was sleeping. I couldn't really talk to him, and now he's back in bed trying to hang in there with his sore shoulder. Hopefully, he can feel better by the morning. I might just go grab a little salad or something. I'm not sure. Got to check on my Noom and see how I'm doing with my colors on there. And my Fitness Pal is the other one I use, and see how I'm doing with my macros. And then I'll decide what I want to eat after that, if I want to eat anything. Oh, there you go, Carol. Good job. All right. Appreciate everybody. And I'm going to head off, but be safe, be warm. Definitely be safe if you're in the middle of this crazy snowstorm and wind chill and dropping temperatures and everything like that and energy going out. Yeah, be safe, y'all. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.